3 passive investments you can make with $1,000. Let's get it. Hey y'all, what's happening? I'm Rescue, serial entrepreneur, brand strategist, investor, and a philanthropist. It is my hope that this video helps inspire you to take action now. No, I'm not here to impress you, but to impress upon you that it is all possible to elevate higher. So, let's get right into it. This is your life guide. We all have 24 hours in a day. Regardless of how hard you work, every hour of the day and night, you can never make enough money with your active time. Wealth is amassed or built with active income and passive income. Active income is when you go to work for a number of hours in exchange to get paid for an agreed upon fee. Passive income requires little to no effort to earn and maintain by usually investing and reaping the reward over and over again. Most of you already know too well about going to work, clocking in and clocking back out. In this video, I want to focus on passive investment in the stock market that you can start today with $1,000. And that could lead you to become a secret millionaire. Yes, that's right. We believe in amassing wealth using a passive income strategy without having to let the world know you're a millionaire, having access to money, and building generational wealth. I hope to help explain the 3 main passive income you or anyone should consider on their wealth and freedom journey. And in fact, I have a bonus strategy to share, which I personally think is one of the most important passive investments to start as soon as yesterday. So make sure you watch till the end of this video. While I will not be making any critical analysis in this particular video, it should serve as an inspiration for you to create and or build more of these investment portfolios, which can eventually be a wealth generating machine. How would you like to buy into or own part of a rather successful company without having to manage the day-to-day business affairs? Without further ado, let's get right into it. The number 1 passive investment you can make on my list is growth stocks. A growth stock is a stock of a company that generates substantial and sustainable positive cash flow, whose revenue and earnings are expected to increase at a faster rate than an average company within the same industry. While few of the following growth stocks that I'll be sharing with you are over $1,000 per share, fret not. You do not need to buy one whole share to become an investor. Rather, with $1,000 you can buy a fraction of a share on any of the apps or the stock brokerage I will list down below, which some offers you free stocks when you sign up today using my link below. Like a bank, I use many of the ones I have listed down below for my portfolio. Google is one of the growth stocks. Who doesn't know Google? How many times have you said to someone, Google that, or Google me? I mean, seriously, Google me. I need not say much about this tech giant, which has in many ways affected our lives since its inception. The means by which you watch this video, which is by YouTube, which is owned by Google, as one of the many products that they own in their portfolio. While nothing lasts forever, I can assure you, Google is probably forever. Google is like God. I usually say, if you want something, ask the G, the small g, or the big G. If you decide to ask the big G will redirect you to the small g, Google, so your answers can be delivered faster. Google is truly the representation of God. Same as YouTube, meaning anything that we all create and it's all aggregated at one place to help another, it's truly God's creation. Anything you ask, anything you type in Google or YouTube, you will find it, unless you never ask. Google encompasses various products, some of which you may not even be familiar with. In fact, if you have ever used the internet, you have used Google. I mean, there is no other competition as big as Google. So, be it the big G or the small g, the point is the G is worth your investment with many returns because it is here to stay forevermore. Netflix is also another growth stock. It is not just a noun, but it's also a verb. You want to Netflix and chill? Well, hit me down below. Let's get it. Well, as though you didn't already know, Netflix is one of the biggest provider of subscription streaming entertainment service. The company has paid streaming membership services in over 190 countries around the world. I mean, for some of us, Netflix have taken over. We don't even have, or nor do we even know what a cable is anymore. So, a company like this, especially during these times where you have nothing to do but to Netflix and chill, is worth a lot much more and can only increase its value. So definitely Netflix is a great growth stock to add to your portfolio. We're still on growth stock. Now, have you heard of Apple? Well, you either use Android devices or Apple devices. You will agree with me that everybody loves to have an Apple. Not only is it fancy, with little to no argument, their products is like no other. Apple designs and manufactures and markets mobile and communication media devices, personal computers, and portable digital music players. Apple's growth is unstoppable, as you can see from the chart. Depending on when you're watching this video, Apple is slated to split their stocks in 4 slices, making it more affordable for anyone to buy. While Apple is known for splitting its stocks, making it more affordable does not mean it's cheaper. It only makes it more shares available, increasing their market cap. So, as the stock is currently at around $400, after it splits, it will become $100. So if you're to buy one Apple right now for $400, by the end of August, you will have 4 positions in Apple, meaning you will have 4 shares in your name instead of just 1. Anyways, the point is, Apple is not going anywhere anytime soon. Regardless of any of the crashes or economical turmoil or stock market crash or whatever it is, Apple is a great buy at any time. Another growth stock is Amazon. Amazon.com started as a book selling company. Today, Amazon offers just about everything and anything. The company's products includes merchandise and content, and Amazon sells tons of product I'm sure you probably never even heard of. The only thing I haven't found on Amazon just yet is cars, which I think is probably coming soon if it's not already there. You see, Amazon is a gigantic online store, and as you already know, during this pandemic, Amazon has benefited more than any other company. You know, you're stuck home, there's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, and where would you shop? While everyone is scratching their heads during the biggest turmoil in the history of the world, Amazon has become the busiest company, making lots of money. Just like Netflix, Amazon also have streaming services, which offers movies, original programming, televisions, and so on and so forth. Amazon is definitely a growth stock, and you would be a fool not to join them, since you can't beat them. Tesla is also another growth stock to consider. Tesla is an energy renewable company. They just happen to also design, develop, manufacture, and sell fully electric vehicles and energy storage systems, as well as install, operates, and maintains solar and energy storage products. In 2019, Tesla's revenue more than doubled to $24.6 billion. The second quarter of 2020, Tesla has already exceeded expectations. Check out my video here, which gives 3 reasons you should consider buying Tesla and probably keeping it forever. Seriously, It's the present and the future. Okay, so those are just few growth stocks which are no-brainer because they are mainly products and companies we use daily and we depend on them, especially Google, Apple, and Netflix. The second passive investment on my list you can start investing right now with only $1,000 to start is dividend stocks. Dividend paying stocks from generally low risk to top-notch companies are a brilliant way to create steady and solid income stream in supplant current low risk, low yielding treasury and fixed income alternatives. For example, Apple, AT&T, Microsoft, Johnson & Johnson, and Coca-Cola are some income stocks with attractive dividend yield of 3% and above. Look for stocks like these that have paid steady increasing dividends for years, for decades, and have not cut any of their dividends, even during the worst economic turmoil like recession. One way to identify a suitable candidate is to look for stocks with an average dividend yield of 3% and positive average annual dividend growth. Many stocks increase dividends over time, helping to offset the effects of inflation. Dividend reinvestment contributes to 90% of growth of the entire S&P 500 since 1940. For example, if you were to invest $100 in 1940 to 2011 and you let it sit there from that time to 2011, you would make a total of $12,000. That's right, $12,000. But wait, only $12,000 for such a long period of time? Well, let me tell you, the best part about dividend investment is that the monthly or the quarterly dividends that you will generate could be reinvested automatically, a process called dividend reinvestment plan, DRIP. If you were to let this happen without you taking any dividends out or spending it from 1940 till 2011, instead of $12,000 of your invested $100, with the dividend reinvestment plan, you would have earned, wait for it, $174,000 in total. With just an investment of $100 from 1940 till 2011, within that period of time, you gain only $12,000. But if you let DRIP take effect, dividend reinvestment plan, you will accumulate $174,000 compared to your bare investments, which would have only given you $12,000. Albert Einstein is reputed to have said, compound investment is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Dividend reinvestment plan, or DRIP, it is one of the most powerful money-making strategies using interest compounding effect. Just simply letting your money sit there and work for you instead of you working for money. You see, what you don't know is what's killing you. Let that sink in. The third exciting investment you can make today with $1,000 investment is in REITs, a real estate investment trust. REITs is a company that owns and in most cases operates income producing real estate. REIT owns many types of commercial real estate ranging from offices, apartment buildings, warehouses, hospitals, shopping malls, hotels, commercial forests, and so on and so forth. Your investment is as though you're a real estate mogul without having to worry about the day-to-day management of your properties. REITs make money from properties they purchase by renting, leasing, and selling them. Check out my video right here that explains 3 REIT stocks to start with $500 to create a huge passive income. Okay, I did promise a bonus, right? Okay, in my opinion, this is one of the most safest and one of the best options to invest in for your financial health. Index funds. Okay, let me explain. An index fund is a type of mutual fund or an exchange-traded fund ETF with a portfolio constructed to match or track its components of a financial market index, such as S&P 500. An index mutual fund is set to provide broad market exposure, low operating expenses, and low portfolio turnovers, meaning no expensive brokerage service fees that eventually eats out your earnings. Index funds are generally considered ideal core portfolio holdings for retirement accounts such as individual retirement accounts, IRAs, traditional or Roth, and 401k accounts. Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol VOO, is among one of the best performing index funds to consider. In fact, check out this video that explains 3 of the best index funds you can start investing in today. That is guaranteed to bring you higher returns. So, what are your thoughts? What are some of the choices that you are considering, or that you have already considered or even invested in? Go ahead and list them down below so others can do their due diligence in considering them for their future investments. Well, folks, I appreciate you for your time. Please click, smash, and love, and do all that, subscribe, bell, and all of that notification, as in a way to support and encourage me to create more videos to inspire others. It also helps my channel and helps the Google algorithm, YouTube algorithm that is, to populate this message to those who need to watch it right away. I intend to share more videos with you and also to have some great time with you on this channel. I have many other resources in the link below that you can explore to support our channel and also to enrich your life's journey. That's about it for now. Remember, knowledge is power, but the application of knowledge is powerful. You have greatness within you. Tap into it. Thank you for watching. Really, I mean that. I'm Rescue, and this is your life guide. You want to Netflix and chill? Hit me down below. You want to Netflix and chill? You want to Netflix and chill?